More than 100 of the world's top AIDS activists, researchers, and health workers were aboard MH17. They died traveling to an international conference in Melbourne. And Australia's Prime Minister now wants answers from Russia on why 28 Australians also lost their lives. CCTV's Hannah Belcher has this report from Sydney.
The 2014 AIDS conference in Australia has instead become a memorial for the dead. Up to 100 AIDS researchers and policymakers may have been on doomed flight MH17. Their ultimate destination was the city of Melbourne.
People have been devastated. This is just a terrible, terrible blow to the whole HIV movement.
What if the cure for AIDS was on that plane? Really, we don't know. There's some very prominent researchers that have been doing this for a very long time.
For some who came to this vigil, the tragedy is more personal, with family members among the dead.
Most magnificent parents to us as kids, my sister and my brother David and myself, and just generally the most wonderful people, and we're absolutely devastated to lose them.
Yeah, Mum, we love you, and Dad, we love you so much, and we're going to miss you so much. And they really wanted to see their little granddaughter walking when they came home tonight.
On Friday, the Russian ambassador was summoned to Canberra to explain the situation to Australia's Prime Minister. Tony Abbott says the ambassador's attempt to blame the tragedy on Ukraine was deeply unsatisfactory.
The idea that Russia can somehow say that none of this has anything to do with them because it happened in Ukrainian airspace, frankly does not stand up to any serious scrutiny.
Later in Parliament, politicians held a minute's silence. Russia has since hit back at Prime Minister Tony Abbott, saying he's jumping to conclusions before a full investigation into the destruction of flight MH17 has been conducted. The tragedy has set Malaysian Airlines passengers departing from Australia on edge.
Well, we're pretty upset, and the people next to us were actually from Amsterdam. They had friends on the flight, so she was crying and...
I'm shaking and don't know really what to do, to go or not to go. But I hope we get there and everything will be fine.
Hannah Belcher, CCTV, Sydney, Australia.